All right, workout worthy, welcome to PiYo. PiYo is a combination of Pilates and yoga, and ideally PiYo was done in bare feet. This is going to lengthen, strengthen, tone, and condition all of your muscles from head to toe. It's perfect for all fitness levels. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. You can come back and do this PiYo Flow anytime. Now we're gonna start in mountain pose. Feet are together, heels can be slightly apart, just depending on your anatomy. Kneecaps are lifted, inner thighs are sealed, and we are elongating from the bottom of our feet up through the crown of our head. Let's take a centering breath. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Fold forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elongating. Your hands can come to your thighs, your shins, yoga blocks, or the mat. Sealing your inner thighs, flat back. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, mountain. Inhale. Exhale, sitting into chair pose. Weight is even through the balls and the heels of your feet. Powerhouse is strong. Adding movement. Inhale to mountain. Exhale into chair. Inhale to mountain. Exhale to chair. You can stay flat-footed or lift your right leg. Chair stays the same, with or without a knee lift. Chair stays the same. We're gonna do two more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reaching through our fingers. Exhale, fold up and over our thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms fold in flight. Breathing in our folded chair, and then adding movement. Reaching to mountain, folded chair. Reaching to mountain, folded chair. Inhale and exhale. Hands come to our thighs, the small of our back or interlock, and we exhale into a fan pose. Very similar to forward fold, just depending on which hand placement you've chosen. We're gonna inhale, tabletop. Exhale, diving into fan. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, fan. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Stepping into sweeping plies. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding plie, sunflowers. Flat back, round and stack. Flat back, round and stack. Side bend, reach up and over, back to center, up and over, back to center. Reach and center, reach and center. Step into our mountain. Exhale. Inhale, standing twist. We're gonna open towards your right. Center, open towards your left. And center. Holding standing twist, bend your left knee, hinge forward, and dive into a spinal twist and forward fold. Reaching your right hand to the ceiling, reaching your left hand to the floor. Extending your left knee, lower into forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, mountain, standing twist. Reach, open. Reach and open. Inhale and exhale. Holding, bend your right knee this time. Hinge forward and dive into spinal twist and forward fold. Extending your right knee, lower that left hand, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, interlocking our fingers, pointer to the ceiling. Side bend up and over towards the right. Breathing as we hold. Feeling that length, keeping our legs stacked right above our knees, right above our ankles. Inhale, exhale, side bend. Shoulders are low and relaxed. Our neck stays long and lean. Powerhouse is strong. Inhale and exhale. Let's take a centering breath. We're nice and warm. So we're gonna start the first section on the first side. So I'm gonna have you face your left in mountain pose. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale. Right leg steps back to a warrior. So your left toes face the wall, your right toes face forward. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight, and we're working on squaring our hips to the side wall. Hands can be at your side, on your thigh, or overhead. Breathing. Holding warrior one, then adding movement. Inhale, extend your left knee. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Let's do 2 more. Moving warrior ones. Now inhale, opening your hips, opening your chest. Exhale into warrior 2. That left knee is still on the same angle as your toes, but our hips and our chest are open. Right leg is still straight. Breathing as we hold our warrior 2 and add movement. Extend and bend. Inhale and exhale. Reached and reached. Inhale and exhale. Holding warrior 2, inhale, reach. Exhale, right angle. We want that straight line from our right hand down into our right heel. You can be supported on your thigh. Reach to the floor. You can use a yoga block or the mat in right angle pose. Now we're all going to do this first transition to get us to a side plank. We're going to inhale, bringing our left hand behind, lifting that right heel, runner's lunge, and then our left leg extends to plank. You can stay on your toes, or you can modify to your knees, and opening to side plank. Integrity through that left shoulder. Advanced is going to be on our feet. Modified, but still very challenging, is going to be on the left side of our left knee. So choose your side plank position, and then choose if you're going to hold side plank or mermaid. Sink the hip without touching. Lift and arc. 1 more. Holding side plank or mermaid. Side plank. Holding or kick your left leg out. Bend it back through. Hold or kick. Bend back through. We're going to rotate into a downward facing dog, or lift your left leg to a high leg hip extension. Feeling that length. If your left leg's lifted, slowly lower, bending your left knee. Step through your hands, using your hands if you need to align. Runner's lunge. Changing your back foot to the warrior stance. Pinwheel up, warrior 2. Holding warrior 2 this time. Breathing as we hold. Then inhale, hinge. Exhale, right angle. So you can do that same transition. Runner's lunge, plank to side plank. Option 2, though, is putting your weight in your left hand and taking your left leg out to side plank. Modified, on the left side of your left knee or with your legs straight, you can choose to hold side plank or mermaid. Sinking the hip without touching, lift and arc. Sink without touching, lift and arc. Side plank holding, or kick your left leg out, bend it back, hold or kick, and bend. Rotate down dog or high leg hip extension. If your left leg's lifted, slowly lower, bending that left knee. Runner's lunge. Changing that back foot. Warrior 2. Hinging, right angle, and then transitioning to side plank. Runner's lunge, plank to side plank, or extend that left leg out. Our last time on this side, hold or mermaid. Hold or mermaid. Hold side plank or kick the left leg out. Hold side plank or kick. Rotate, down dog or high leg hip extension. Lowering the left leg if it's lifted, stepping through, runner's lunge. Warrior stance, but this time we're gonna pinwheel all the way to a reverse warrior. Left hand reaches to the ceiling, right hand is gentle on our back thigh. Shifting our weight to our left leg, we're gonna stand and kick our left leg out. Then flexing the foot, curtsy lunge. Kick your leg out, curtsy lunge. Keep going, I'm gonna show you from this angle. We kick, foot can stay flexed. That's a very challenging move. If you need a little more, point your toe. That'll add even more challenge. Last option, if you still need more, curtsy lunge, pointing your toe and not putting your right foot on the ground. Let's do one more. Now kicking your right leg out, you can bring your right foot to the floor for a chair or cross into one-legged chair. I'm facing you. You're probably still facing that left wall, which is fine. Breathing as you hold. Great job. Inhale and exhale, centering breath. Other side. Facing the right side this time. Our goal is symmetry, but we might not be there yet. So explore each pose as we do them and see what this side of your body needs. Mountain pose, centering breath. Left leg steps back. Warrior stance. So left toes face forward, right toes face the side. We're working on squaring our hips. And then right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Hands can be at your side, on your thigh, or overhead. Powerhouse is strong. Breathing. Add movement. Inhale, extend your right knee. Exhale, bend. Inhale and exhale. Reach and lower. Reach, lower. Inhale, opening our hips, opening our chest. Exhale, warrior two. That knee stays on the same angle as the toes, working on opening through the hips and the chest, reaching through the fingertips. Breathing as we hold. Adding movement. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. Moving warrior two, and then holding the pose. Inhale as we hinge. Exhale, right angle, and start on your thigh again. See how that feels. Make sure we've got that alignment. If you need a little more, you can reach to the floor, use a yoga block, or use the floor. We're gonna do that first transition. So getting to a side plank, we're gonna bring our right hand behind our leg, lift that left heel, runner's lunge. Right leg extends to plank. You can stay on your toes, or you can modify to your knees. And then we open to side plank. So if you're on the right side of your right knee, that's a great modification, still such a good challenge. Make sure your thighs are parallel though. You don't want to be on your right kneecap. Holding side plank or mermaid. Sink without touching, lift and arc. Hold or mermaid. And then holding side plank or kick your right leg out, bend it back, kick out. Rotate down dog or high leg hip extension, reaching the right leg up this time. If your right leg's lifted, slowly lower, bending the right knee, stepping through our hands, using your hands if you need to align, runner's lunge. Change the back foot, warrior stance, pinwheel up, holding warrior two. Inhale, hinge, exhale, right angle. You can do that same transition. Runner's lunge, plank to side plank, or your weight goes in your right hand and that right leg extends to side plank. Modified or extended, holding or mermaid. Sink without touching, lift and arc. Sink without touching, lift and arc. Side plank, hold or kick the right leg out, bend it back. Hold or kick, bend back. Rotate down dog or high leg hip extension. If your right leg's lifted, slowly lower, bending that right knee. Runner's lunge. Changing that back foot, pinwheel, warrior two. Our last warrior two on this last side. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, right angle. your version of the pose, what your body needs. Transitioning to a side plank. Either way, runner's lunge, plank to side plank, or straight to side plank. Hold or mermaid. Hold side plank or mermaid. Integrity through that right shoulder. Hold side plank or right leg out. Bend it back. Try not to move anything else but that right leg. Down dog or high leg hip extension. If your right leg's lifted, slowly lower. Bending that right knee, stepping through. Runner's lunge. Warrior stance. Pinwheeling all the way to reverse warrior. So the right arm reaches, left arm's gentle on your back thigh. Breathing. Shifting your weight to your right foot. You're gonna kick that left leg out. Curtsy lunge. Flexing the foot. I'm gonna show you the options so you can keep your foot flexed in curtsy, or simply pointing your toe on the mat makes this a lot harder. The third and final option would be pointing your toe, not putting that left foot down. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now as we extend, you can bring your left foot to the floor for chair, or cross over, one-legged chair. Breathing. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, mountain, centering breath. Great job, you guys. So that was a fantastic, quick PiYo flow. Lengthening, strengthening, toning, and conditioning. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. You can do this PiYo flow anytime. And check my PiYo playlists. There are short PiYo balance challenges, and there are lots of PiYo lessons that you can do anywhere, anytime.